What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to check out the iPhone and iPad app, which is called MySprint app, which allows us to measure precisely a sprint with a stop-start on 30 meters, as well as in 5-meter increments. It allows us to make a force velocity profile for the athlete. So we're going to check out how to set up the app and how to use it in this video. Let's go. So the MySprint app can be found on the App Store. It's an app that's worth about $10. So you can download it directly to your iPhone or iPad. It was created by the Dr. Samazino in collaboration with Professor Marin, so JB Marin, whom I had the chance to interview on the podcast. So make sure you check that one out. It's in French, but I'm sure you will get some value out of it. Again, you can check out the description of the app for a lot of details in terms of how it works. All you need is an iPhone or an iPad that can record videos in slow motion. So you have 240 frames per second. So now we've installed the app. First thing to do when we're on the track is going to be to set up the posts. You will need 6 posts. You need a starting line. I use duct tape here in black on the right of your screen, as you see. Then we're going to place our 6 different posts at precise measurements from the starting line and from the standpoint of the tripod. What you do then is, using the slow motion, you film from the standpoint of the camera. What you get is this video, which the iPhone or the iPad is going to automatically insert a slow motion in there, and you can't use that directly in the app. So what you want to do is go into your library and edit the video, and at the very bottom there you see I push it all the way to the right so that there is no slow motion portion in the video. Save the video. Then what you want to do is add a user to your app. So you just go add user, type in the name, body weight in kilos. You want the weight with the clothes, with the shoes that they were wearing at the time of the test. You can also add different clubs or different groups, whether you want to use for clients or for the different teams that you work with. From there, you simply save the profile. Then you click on capture, go to the profile that you want to add the video from, and then from your library, pick the video that you just recorded with your camera in slow motion. So now you're ready to go. First thing you want to do is set up the start. You want to trigger the start when the athlete starts moving, which means that the athlete is starting to impart force into the floor. When you found that spot, you click on the start button. Then you want to drag all the way to the first post, and you want to find the spot where the hips are directly in the middle of that red post. Then you click on number 1 for the 5-meter posts. Then you go to the second one, play around frame by frame if you have to, click on number 2, move on to the third one. So you can scrub manually or you can go frame by frame. And once you get the hang of it, it's a pretty fast process. Obviously you can always make little mistakes, but take into consideration that there's 240 frames per second in a slow motion on an iPhone. And so the margin of error is very, very slim. So you got about 0.03 seconds of difference between each frame. So even if you make a small mistake, it's not going to have massive repercussions on the end time. And here we have the last one. Click number 6, click analysis on the bottom left, and then the app does all the work for you in terms of calculating your maximal speed in meters per second, your force, your power as well, relative power to body weight, DRF, many terms that maybe you're not familiar with, but we'll check out in another video. Once you've done that, you can go back to the profile of your athlete and you can compare the different times and different tries that they had. So here is the one I just did as an example. This one was actually, the run was actually done in last April. And then you can see here, that's a more recent one from a few days ago. And you can see the max velocity has significantly improved for this athlete. We'll do a full review of his performances in another video very soon. So that's it for the MySprint app. Thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment below. Make sure you like the video, share it as well. And if you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. Always happy to help. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.